This might sound trite, but when you go to mediation, sometimes it lasts 8 hours, sometimes it lasts 12 hours, sometimes it can last even longer than that. A snack box. Highly recommend a snack box. You want to make sure you have the snacks that you need that kind of keep you going, and also something to like deal with, fidget with. I mean, you know, those little fidget balls or fidget rings, because there is so much time you're going to spend doing nothing because the mediator is going to be in the other room. Making sure that you are able to kind of contain your emotions and contain that just anxiousness and cortisol, it's so important. So I highly recommend a snack box. One thing I tell my clients when we're looking at mediation is I want them to give me one non-negotiable, one on the finance side and one on the parenting side. And that sounds kind of harsh because that's only one. The rest is fair game. And I need my clients to come to mediation where they are open-minded. The point of mediation is resolution. And it might not look like you think it's going to look to get there. Sometimes we might have to do some out-the-box creative thinking to come to a resolution. But knowing that you have this one non-negotiable matter on both sides, and then the rest, we are going to work it out, and we are going to be creative, and we're going to put your financial future at the forefront and your children's well-being at the forefront. So another aspect of going into mediation really well is actually being prepared, making sure you are talking to your attorney about your mediation materials, that you understand exactly what you're asking for, so that you, when you are being faced with possibly negotiating or possibly moving off a position, you first understand why were you on that position in the first place? Like, why did you ask for that? And then you can back down or move up, whatever the situation may be. But understanding why you're asking for what you're asking is going to make negotiation so much easier. When you go in kind of clueless and you don't understand and you've kind of taken a back seat and been like, I'll just let my attorney do this, I really don't recommend that, because mediation can feel like shell shock then, because you have not been in the driver's seat of knowing what do you need to come out of this mediation where you can feel like not only did you negotiate, but you also got the things that actually mattered to you. And this sounds so silly, but when I think of mediation prep, you got to talk to your lawyer. You've got to talk to your lawyer before you go into mediation. You've got to talk to your lawyer during mediation. When you're sitting there with all this time to your hands, where the mediator might be in the other room talking to your, soon-to-be ex, and you're there with your lawyer, talk to them about some of the things you're thinking about. Bring up some of the things you're concerned about. Actually have robust conversation with your attorney. And obviously it is so important to have that conversation before you get to that mediation room. When you're drafting those mediation materials, question your attorney. Dig in and ask them, why are we asking for this? Why are we not asking for that? This is your life, your finances, your family. Get involved. These are steps that you can use to best prepare for mediation so that you can get through the process and have those non-negotiables be in fact non-negotiable.